Here in 2020, which has been a very unusual year in with respect to stress, we have seen really incredible and devastatingly high spikes in the requests that there are to physicians from patients, citizens here in America, who need or feel the need for anti-anxiety medication and for antidepressants. And that spike started back in February as we were collecting the data and looking at what is it that was happening in our country. Now, we thought back in January and February and March that this would be the first quarter of 2020 that would be so devastatingly filled with uncertainty and concerns and fears for all of us. But in reality, it's December now of 2020, and this trend of fear and uncertainty continues. The numbers continue to spike. As a doctor of psychology, as a research methodologist and scientist for decades, I have looked at the data. I have looked at our culture. I have watched what it is that's happening to people. And you know, cardiovascular disease has been a major killer in our nation for my entire life. And I'm in my 6th decade of life. And I look at that and have looked at that from early on in my career and wanted to find solutions. And I've studied with some of the best. Dr. Herbert Benson, cardiologist out of Harvard, who opened up the first mind-body clinic in this country more than 50 years ago, honored me by allowing me to study with him so I could learn his technology for helping deal with the underlayment of cardiovascular disease, which is a lot about what takes place in our head. We have to talk about nutrition always and about exercise. How we live in our body is what we're talking about. But what's really significant statistically in the research is what it is that we're doing in our mind. And mind-body medicine happens to be a passion of mine. Now, in mind-body medicine, it's really simple. Where we think goes everywhere with us. What we think travels through our body and influences our body functions. I have worked with thousands and thousands of people over the decades and worked with them in alignment with their physicians who are prescribing antihypertensive medications so that these people could learn how to take their own blood pressure, do Dr. Herbert Benson's very well documented relaxation exercise, elicit the relaxation response, and learn how to lower their blood pressure consistently, not just when they were sitting there, and be titrated successfully back off of antihypertensive medications, which is critical because we all know the impact of side effects from medications. Now, here's the thing. Today, we still have professionals, accountants, by the way, at the top of the list, who are at high risk because of the stress that they're under with their job, with the implications of how they do their job, and with the time frame within which they have to do it. The data has shown us for decades that for the accounting profession, from January through the end of May, the majority of accountants are going to see a spike, an increase in their cholesterol levels, not due to diet or exercise, due to the impact of the stress that they're under and the ways in which, being the serious professionals that they are, very stable in their head and really wanting to focus on the math and on the laws, they eat those emotions, they hide that stress, and they take it out on their own body. So in the midst of tax season, we've got people who are high risk for having things happen to them that maybe they won't see until the end of the year, or maybe there'll be an event, as we call it, during the first quarter of the year. Guess what? I'm not here to scare you. I'm here to offer you a solution. You can Google my name, Dr. Deb Carlin, and you can find, if you put that with mind-body medicine or functional medicine or doctor of psychology or the relaxation response exercise, and you can see the breadth of content I've created over the many years. When you find the relaxation response exercise, I would like to invite you to do that exercise and do it daily, because it's going to make a life-changing difference for you. Your attitude will shift and your body will change alongside it. We need to keep our head together for the benefit of clear thinking and also our health and well-being. Here's the other thing. I invite you to step even further, to look in and explore what I've written, the videos I've done, the programs I have available for you. But here's the really special thing I want to tell you about this. I wrote this in 2014. It's a dynamic, terrific book. Tony Robbins helped me come up with the name of this book, Build the Strength Within, based on his program, Unleash the Power. And we looked at the similarities and the differences in our approaches. We value one another, and I really solidified that title when I was working with him in person. I spent a week at Jack Canfield's house at his beautiful ranch with a small group of people in Santa Barbara, and I had him review my book and interview with me his impressions of what this book means. And he said, you know, Chicken Soup for the Soul is phenomenal. Your book is a life book and life-saving, and it is. In this book, I take you on a journey and I introduce you to ways that you can use your mind to your advantage fully, and it gets better. I created an online program that if you'll go to buildthestrengthwithin.com or .org, you're going to find the book, you get free excerpts of it, and you can just go right on in and do a chapter, the opening chapter of a 12-chapter online course, and just see what you think, see how it feels for you. If you like it, enroll. If you want it for your company, give me a call or email me. I'm very easy to find. And let me know that you would like to see for yourself your healthcare utilization go down because you're becoming healthier. If it's for your company, you'd like to see your healthcare utilization decrease because it would mean that your population was getting healthier, and it would also mean that you would save on the bottom line. Healthcare costs and prescription costs are off the charts, crazy. And so are the rates of cardiovascular disease for us here in 2020, along with suicides. It's breaking my heart because I know I have solutions for people. So this book, Build the Strength Within, please go to the website and check it out. And it's like I'm known for saying, what are you waiting for? On that note, I wish you peace and good health. And I look forward to an opportunity to be of service to you. This is Dr. Deb Carlin from Partners in Excellence, signing out.